Guess what? The Live Love Posh is having another release, and let's check out this box set along with a few other things that are also dropping. So if that's something that interests you, keep it right here. What's up, everyone? This is Priya here. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning. And if this is the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Here I share tips, ideas, and inspiration to make your planner and journal spreads pretty and functional. So as you can see, I have another chunky box set here, and these are available individually as well. There are 4 sticker books, 4 deluxe sticker books. So you know what that means. It is a chunkier one. And there are 2 other additional items coming as well with this release. And there is a Posh palettes card, which is a curated set of 20 custom color palettes plus dot grid journaling backs. So that's 40 cards in total. So I'll have all the details regarding the release in the description. And if you would like to pick up anything individually, my code Priya10 can earn you 10% off. And I would really appreciate your support if you don't mind. The codes do not apply on the box sets, Posh boxes, and bundles. So that is why I mentioned that if you are picking up the items individually, you can do so. So let's get to this. And this is everything I picked up. There are additional items, but yeah. These are the 2 vinyls that they included with my order. And I really, really appreciate all the collection. My collection is growing, obviously, because I put it on my iPad cover, my MacBook, my phone case, a lot of creative uses of these. I don't really use these on my water bottles per se because I have a floral one, and this is the card that they includes. So this is something about their socials, and there's also a discount code, but with my affiliate discount, you can already avail a 10% off anything regular priced. So let's get to the box, and I will have all the additional information regarding the card deck. And I don't think there is. And if you are a seasonal lover, this is a must have. And when you open the box, and the box is quite chunky, as you can see, and this is their signature stripes, the black and white stripes, and they have the name on here, just like the other box sets. And the bottom and the top have these designs that come with a really fun closure. It is a box set, so I'm just moving the top there, and as you can see, we have 4 seasonal sticker books. So let's quickly do the unboxing, and then I will also do a plan with me because I'm excited to get started. So let me know if you can guess which one I'm going to use first. Is it the spring edit or the winter edit? Just let me know in the comments, right? And let's get to the sticker books. And all of these are 60 sheets each. So each season will have 60 sheets in them. Let's start with the winter edit. And yeah, I'm going to do a quick flip through. And you have 2 sheets of each. No, that is nice because you have 1, 2, and then matching florals. So this is definitely that Christmas kind of theme, and you do not have repetition, so you get a lot of designs in one sticker book. And you have edges, corners, everything, and these are on paper. And you have ornaments and some holiday decor as well, and some of the drinks that you can make. This is bigger clusters onto the next collection, and these are on clear, and these are laser cut, so it does have a different finish to it if you are familiar with the Live Love Posh sticker books. And this is really fun and colorful, and you have whole Christmas village that you can make, and you have snow globes and the florals to match these. Yeah, and you do have clusters in different sizes, even the edges are covered. This is duplicate, yes, onto another paper sticker, and this is some winter crafts, self-care, and yeah, you have knitting, you have, this is also knitting, you have the takeaway and the hot chocolate, some self-care, some of the gouache and the roller blade, no, the roller massager, and you have a lot of those, even the puzzles are here. So this is, yes, you do have a duplicate page, the clusters, the pre-made clusters, 2 sheets again. So it is a good mix. And this is on clear. And you have some self-care in the winter months. You do need some extra TLC for your skin in the winter months. Keep yourself hydrated. And of course, you do have the lists and the planners all waiting for you. And 2 sheets, bigger elements and girls, and more snow flurries and skating and beverages and to-do lists, 2 sheets again. Skating, especially with the Winter Olympics happening, I think skating, especially the figure skating, has been really popular lately. And I love those soft pinks and purples. And it's more in that watercolor finish. And you do have their outfits also, and the florals and your dressing area. Really fun. You have the ice rink, you have the city, it could be the New York, the Central Park, right? And you have gorgeous winter scenes, you have some florals, really soft florals. And this is a fun combination of pinks and blues and greens. That's a fun combo, the 3 together. It's really pretty. I'm having to go a bit faster, and these are on clear, and these were, I forgot to mention, these are on clear as well, and these are more watercolory, snow and winter and the snowman and the Christmas time for sure, because you have the ornaments also, and some duplicate page, yeah, 2 pages again. You have some of the decor and even the sleighs there, some woodland animals, 2 pages again. This is on clear, and this is really bright and fun. Pink, green, and purple, and orange, and green. It's really bright. It's a different color palette for winter, I must say. And you have these clusters also with really fun snowflakes. And these are like those cookie kind of finish. And these are on paper, 2 sheets. Ooh, that is pretty. If you know me, that's really soft. It's really pretty, really pretty. And this is my favorite color, if you have not heard me go on a rant about it. This is so pretty, so pretty. And this is bigger elements, and these are on paper, and these are duplicate pages, which I love. Look at all these ornaments. Really fun. When you do, these are definitely more of those ornaments and Christmas kind of themes, but you could always skip those ornaments part and treat it just like a winter theme. And this is another ski lodge trip kind of setup, and these are on paper as well. And so was this, right? Yeah, this is on paper as well. And these are, yeah, really, really pretty. And this is now just single sheets. I was just double checking, you know. There are some really fun strip stickers as well, washi strips, really pretty. And you have just single sheets of each, except for these, which is always nice. And we have more in a different color palette, and this is on clear. And these are so fun. This is like start of winter, finishing fall, start of winter kind of color palette, because everybody is like getting ready for Christmas. And this guy is just chilling out. And you have two sheets, doodly kind of stickers. And these are again family game time, cooking, baking. Yeah, two sheets again. And these are more of those winter outdoor, the woodland kind of scenes. And you have two sheets. These are on clear. And these are on paper, and they are off on a ski alpine axis, ski trip kind of style. And you have more of those watercolor kind of effect with the outdoors, and they could be eating outside with views like these. Lots of new boxes, which I'm in love with. The clusters are already done for you. You have two pages, and these are more florals in these softer colors, and these are on paper as well. Really soft, and I love these touches of with the tips of those buds. Really fun. And now we are on to the functional boxes and the checklists, boxes in all the colors that will go with the different collections in different sizes. And you have the headers and the bullet points in bigger boxes, and these are always handy. Different color palette. And now we need our quotes. This is a full sheet of different size, different fonts. I love that. You have lots of options. And the second sheet is a different set of quotes in more fonts. So this is the winter edit. Wow, that's a chunky one. Let's get to the spring edit now, which is a beauty. Again, it is 60 sheets, and it's a mix of clear and paper stickers. I will tell you which one is which. And we are starting off with some paper stickers. Really fun spring elements. Two sheets again, and this is like the spring brunch. Ooh, that's really soft, pretty. Really, really, really dainty florals. It's soft. And these are on clear. You have two pages and different sized clusters. Again, two pages, which are always, always welcome. On to the next collection, which is on paper. And this was perfect for Valentine's. And you have two sheets, bigger, a different color way than what we have seen with Live Love Posh stickers. And you have more bigger clusters, and more, you could be doing getaways, just staycations, something of that sort, and lots of love themed gifts and food and all that. So you have two sheets again, and these are perfect springtime elements. And with the butterflies, it is just so perfect. I love these hydrangeas, really, really pretty. Onto a different color palette altogether, and these were on clear, and so is this. And you have proper Easter brunch, Easter and other spring garden kind of themes. The lovebirds are there, and the girl is also here. You have two pages again, and you have the flower truck and the cottage with multiple deco on them, and you have the pretty seating areas and a gazebo, and it is really, really so soft and pretty. And you have two sheets, just making sure I give you the correct information. And this is on clear. You have two sheets. Again, these are like those doodly kind of watercolory kind of florals, you know. These are two sheets, more florals with butterflies, bigger, two sheets. And this one is on clear. Perfect. The greenhouse and the green and white and yellow are, it's always a great combination for the springtime. Two sheets again. And the girls are in different orientations, which are always helpful. And I think these would make for perfect Dutch doors. Really fun springtime views, two sheets, and you have dragonflies as well in here. And this is pink and green. I like the different drinks also. Sorry, I'm not into beverages much, so I may not recognize. I would say it's a strawberry lemonade, right? With the ice cubes in them. It could be something else, I don't know. I'm not into beverages much. And you have the girls hanging out, and you have the different potted plants. And this could very well be a strawberry tree plant, which it is, because I've grown strawberries, so I know how the plant looks. And you have the snacks and the drinks, lots of fun florals and strawberry clusters to go with that theme. And these are on clear, and so was this. Yeah, two sheets again, and on to more spring garden, spring reading, all of those clusters. Such these also look watercolory to me, and these are on paper. Look at those cute fences and springtime scenes, really, really pretty. And you have a cute washi strip here along with all the corner and edge pieces. And this is the next one, which is the duplicate page, and these are on paper. And so is this, and these are floral clusters and edges, two pages. And the boxes, and again the edges and corner pieces are there. Two pages. On to another set of clear stickers, and these are the beautiful tulips and the spring picnic kind of theme. Two sheets here, and a proper more picnic kind of scenes you can build with these, along with some edges. That's two pages. Next, we have a romantic Parisian kind of Valentine's themed one. It could be, right? Yeah, I just did a Valentine's themed one with a Paris view. And I love the combination. And these are really so pretty. Look at those hot air balloons. You have the stationery, and you have like a notepad, and you have more of those florals, and all of these are on paper. I'm sorry. And you have the bird houses being hung, really pretty. 2 pages of that. On to the next collection, which is on clear, and you have some girls and pictures being taken, and really fun activities that you normally see. 2 pages, and really fun clusters, I must say, so colorful. And these are the outfits, and really fun girls who are hanging out. Yeah, these could be proper Dutch doors. And you have 2 pages again. On to the next collection, which is on paper, and these are again much softer florals and butterflies. You have a good mix of boxes, the decorated boxes, the clear, the paper stickers, and we get to the functional part of the book, which is checklists, boxes. You have 2 sheets of each, along with headers and bullet points. Get to the quotes, and again, 2 sheets with different quotes, lots of different fonts, and this is so pretty. And again, you can pick it up individually or as a full box, and the box will be, I believe, limited in quantity. So if you want the whole box, because some people are also in the habit of collecting the different boxes that Live Love Posh has come out with, so if that's the case, please pick it up as a bunch. And please hurry up, because the release is on the 28th of Feb, 1 p.m. Central, and do not sleep on it. It is most likely going to be sold out, and the sticker books will be available individually if that is what you prefer. So just set your alarms, just letting you know. So this is a summer edit, and this is, I think I loved the quick flip through that Live Love Posh had shared, because I was just waiting for my package, and before that, Live Love Posh had posted theirs. So we are starting off with some paper stickers in fun, colorful, tropical, everything, florals, food, everything. 2 pages here, and these are more of those in bigger sizes and different kind of backdrop altogether, and these would make for perfect memory keeping stickers. These would make for perfect memory keeping stickers if you are traveling to Hawaii or anywhere tropical. I think these would make perfect spreads. And on to the next one, which is on clear, and these are so pretty, so pretty. The green and the blue. 2 pages. I am in love with these, and these are different outfits and towels and all the beach things that you need, sand castles on the beach, and more tropical clusters. Even you get the pearls as well, and seagulls. 2 pages. And on to the next collection, which is more like the lemon softer tone. They've mixed the bright and the softer colors, which is always nice. And this is the sunshine and the citrus and sunshine and citrus, sorry. And you do have clusters, but again, this is only 1 sheet, and these are entirely on paper. Really fun, cute clusters. It does have that watercolor effect to the leaves and the lemon. The next one is on clear, and these, I believe, are sardines and rosé. So again, it could be a boating trip and very summary for sure. These are 2 pages of the same. Some collections you do get multiple pages, some collections you don't. And you are on a boating trip, you are going to the beach, it could be any of that, and you have really fun, colorful sardines, I must say. 2 pages. And the next one is camping, summer camping, and you have the mountains and you have the, that's a cute box. Wow. And we have all these. You have 2 pages on paper, and that's a fun item, right? You have some camp cooking and some camping notes and lake camp trail. That's nice. You have bigger elements, and I love the views, whether it be through the woods or near the lake, near the campsite, any of those. That's really fun. On to more seafood, and these are on paper, and so was this. These are on paper, really fun, colorful, the red and the blue. And you have pictures and some jewelry and some food and gelato and seashells, lots of colorful ones. 2 sheets. On to the next one, which is on clear, and it is on a softer tone. Again, florals, but to the beach, I guess. And you could be flying, getting somewhere, and then this does give me the California beach kind of vibes, especially with such decor in the buildings. Really fun. You have the tropical florals and more pearls and drinks. And we have more of the road trips, and you have the motel and 2 pages on paper, and this is the road trip. And of course you have all the junk while you drive, so all of those are also here. 2 sheets. On to the next collection, which is more florals, which is like hand illustration kind of look to it. And there are these girls and birds and trip to the beach. Yeah, that does look like a trip to the beach. Yes, 2 pages on clear. And you have more of those florals and more of the birds. I wish they had more birds. They do have them in different sizes, but again, it's just one sheet. Can you not have a full page of birds? I love it. You like me, or is it just me? So we have 2 pages. On to the next collection, which is more like a nautical kind of theme. I love these. These are so fun and unique, and it does look like the hand drawn art. I'm not sure it is, but it looks like it. And you have lots of these shells and butterflies, and of course the dolphins just jumping off the water. You have just one sheet, and you have more of those cookie kind of vibes, and you have the beach waves. You can build the scenes with them, right? You have all the elements given, and these are all on paper. You have florals and seashells. You have 2 sheets, and this is more like the Greece, the Santorini kind of vibes, the colors and the olives, olive oil, and all the bougainvilleas against the blue and white, the signature Mykonos architecture. And you do have some seashells as well. And you do have those tiles, those mosaic. You have the seashells, some Accessories, some shells, some beach scenes and floral scenes. 2 sheets. These are all on clear. And the next one is again a camping kind of collection, and these are on paper. And you have the kayak and the tent and 2 sheets. You do have the camping gear and the boots and the mug. You have pictures, the hot air balloons, and you do have some fun guys for company. You have the doggy taking the picture, and you have the tent and the camping shoes, all those fun things. That's a fun color palette, and these are on clear, and you have the fruits and drinks and beverages, all the summery ones. You have 2 sheets, and you have a gelato stand. You have more of those, and you have some proper documenting, journaling happening. You have some of these floral clusters, which are the plumerias, very tropical, very summery. And we get to the functional side. So you have the boxes, the checklists, we have the headers, the bullet points, and more boxes and bigger sizes. And I think all the colors are covered here. And you have quotes. And I love the fun mix of fonts also. So that is the summer edit. And last but definitely not the least, fall edit. And we will dive right in. And we have the paper stickers and very traditional colors for fall. And we have some of the we have some of the autumnal drinks and food, and of course the pumpkins, right? And you have the journaling, the books, some accessories, some of the desktop calendars and all that. So you have 2 pages, and these again fun sizes too. They have a good mix of sizes. And the next one is on clear, really soft, and these are 2 pages, soft pinks and oranges. And you have the garden, or you could say it is like the fall colors. You get to see the fall colors, and you have some of the mittens and the scarves and the sweaters, all the fall things, beverages, and even the squirrel, which has a bow tie, which is cute. And onto a paper collection, and this is like the New York skyline, and you have fall in New York kind of vibes, and you have some of the seasonal food, the moody florals and clusters, 2 pages. The next one is another cutie, and these are on clear, and this is similar to the squad girls but different. You know, you have these girls who are just hanging out. It could be, it could be just girls hanging out, or it could be just they're just going on a walk. And you have the wildflowers, but then you have the pumpkins also alongside. You have some beverages, and I love this girl. You have 2 pages, and these are all on clear. And you have bigger clusters, and I think these are so chic. I love these. And the crane, a lot of the fall foliage in a colorful way, I must say. 2 pages again, which are always helpful. On to the next one, which is the fall planning and stationery and all the homebody kind of vibes. I was just looking for the correct word. homebody kind of vibes, and fall always has showers. So I love these new additions, and these are, yes, these are on paper and these are individually cut. And these are perfect for all the fall rain that we can incorporate. The 2 pages. Lovely boxes and those alcohol ink kind of vibes, and more leaves and gray clouds, and of course all the fall things on paper. These are on clear, and these would be again the outdoorsy picture perfect fall weather. These are 2 pages. And we have 2 sheets of the city, the cafes, and the bookstore, and the park. And that's really very chic. Chic autumn days is that's a very apt name for that. And you have more colorful ones. And these are in the more the traditional palette, but with a twist, with that pink thrown in. You have 2 pages. These are on paper with bigger clusters. It is a bit of an abstract look to it, but it does have some of the traditional monsteras as well. 2 pages onto another paper collection, which is very fall-like. The pumpkin patch and the pumpkin hay rides and all of those, and some home decor, the fall look inside the houses. And ooh, this is interesting. A whole page. We in fact have, let me check. Yes, we have 2 pages of these stamps. Beautiful fall houses. 2 pages. This is so fun. And we have some really fun colors with the fall foliage. You have different sizes, different clusters, 2 pages of both collection. And we have more of those moody florals and the clusters and some outdoor scenes and some of the homebody kind of vibes. And you have 2 pages on clear, back to paper with some more of those girly yet fall and apple picking and all those. It's a really pretty house. And you have 2 pages, and next comes the clusters with the pumpkins and florals, and more of those proper moody florals, clear ones. And you have bigger clusters. 2 pages again before we get to the functional boxes. And you have the checklist, bullet points, headers, boxes, and more boxes for all the different colors we have in this book. And we have the quotes. Love this new collection, the new theme. And let me know which sticker book is your favorite from what you saw. And for me, it is going to be a tough one because I love winter, but I'm loving the summer ones also, even though I'm not a big summer fan. Let me know what you think. And now let's get to the plan with me. So buckle up. It's going to be a long one, and I will see you on the other side. I have both the spring and the winter edit sticker books out. I'm still finalizing on which one I'll go first. And I also have most of my washi tapes from Live, Love, Posh, along with my daily journal. I'll be setting up more pages for the month of March. And I have my self-healing cutting mat, my gyro cut, the tweezers, the scissors, all the essentials, and the washi cutter, along with my glue tape and all that. Most of my tools are from Journal Say, and my code Priya can earn you 8% off when you shop. And for Arch and Olive, and this was the last setup I had on here, this was from the washi tape shop. And my code Priya10 can earn you 10% off at Live Love Posh, as I mentioned earlier, the Washi Tape Shop, Archer and Olive, and a few other shops. All that information can be found in the description. And I'm currently putting away the spring edit for now because I'm going with the winter edit because we are still in the winter officially, at least in the northern hemisphere. And this was a bit sped up. If you have seen that video, please accept my apologies. I know it was a bit sped up, and a lot of people gave me the feedback that I should be slowing it a bit down because I was hoping to not have to have you to sit and watch videos for more than 40-45 minutes max, but looks like this is going to be another long one. And I'm going with this collection, which is very unusual for winter. So I'm bringing in a mix of washi tapes, some from the summer releases, some from the pastel collection, some from the solid, the bright tropical ones. I think I have picked a handful here that I think will go with the theme we have going on. And this again is a very, very unusual color palette. This is a very summery kind of color palette for the most part. But with all these sweaters in the winter accessories and all these colors, I don't think it should be an issue. But yeah, and even the snowflakes, they look kind of cute, right? So I thought I will start from the front here. And I'm going with some florals and yeah, I think that's a good place to start. And I think I will move that a bit more to the top, just angling it a bit, and then I think I'll have a solid line to put the washi down. So that is the citrus washi set. And this was part of one of the summer drops from a couple of years ago. And I'm going to use this gyro cut. This is the older version, the original gyro cut I had picked up. And I usually like to use that now for the washi tapes because the blade is a bit blunt, and this is the newer GyroCut Pro. If you have heard me talk about it before in my videos, I'm sorry. I know there are lots of new folks out here, and I thought it would be a good thing to kind of mention, at least tell them a quick difference because people do get confused. So if you have the original GyroCut, why did you pick up the GyroCut Pro? For a couple of reasons. One was the blade had gotten a bit blunt, so it wouldn't cut as crisp a line. So I wanted to get the replacement blade, and it is not cheap. So when I came across the GyroCut Pro on a better deal, I just picked it up. That's all. So at some point, I will pick up the replacement blades for the GyroCut. And I have linked the GyroCut and the GyroCut Pro in the pinned comment. It can be found there because there are lots of knockoffs and you need to be mindful of what you're picking up. And on to the next page. And you see how I'm layering up these elements. And if you have any questions on how you get started with Dutch doors and how you can cut like a pro, like without any extra thought into how to do it, I have a video perfectly fit for that. So please check that out. I shared my 15 tips where you can effortlessly put together Dutch doors and you will look like a pro. So this is again another setup that I wanted to do, but then I thought the mug had to be moved down. Again, I'm assuming this is a good speed, I have sped it up just a bit because just the flip through was almost 30 minutes long. And I will have timestamps for the different sticker books and the plan with me and all that. So please do not worry about having to watch the whole video to figure out how to navigate through this. I have got you covered. And I'm going with this particular arrangement now. As you can see, it is a matter of adding layers, as I like to look at it. And it need not necessarily be exactly symmetrical, but I like to add those layers for that visual interest. And I like when I can just trim around these elements. And here as well, you can see how I'm just using that gyro cut and using the tweezers to just pick up the washi from over the elements. And it just makes the whole process look so easy and effortless because you are having the gyro cut do most of the work for you, and then it's just a matter of laying everything down, and then the blade does the job for you. And I also have a tutorial on how you can get started with the gyro cut. That's again a question I get asked a lot. So I have this oval, I would like to call it a picture frame because it looks more like a picture with that ribbon at the bottom. And we will also have some more of the florals, smaller clusters I think will work best. And yeah, I think that's a good angle. I do not want the same angle, same thing being repeated. And this is, yeah, that is a nice bunch of flurries. And I think I will go with this thinner one. This was part of the neutral washi set from Live Love Posh. And there are also two other items releasing on the same day as the quarterly edit box set. They're in fact a stack of cards because I see a lot of folks are into junk journaling these days. And that I think would be a great addition. It is a fun mix of cards you could include. And if you are somebody who has been into junk journaling lately, a lot of folks I notice are getting more and more into junk journaling, diving deeper, checking out different techniques and all that. So if you are curious, that would be a good addition to your stash. So I'm decorating the pages behind there. And there are no exact symmetrical elements, but I think we can make do with that handle part, at least that's taken care of. And let us now use similar tea bags and the flurries. And it looks like a cozy kind of vibe. And it is more the homebody kind of thing that you're looking for here, but in a brighter colorway. And do you like this unusual color palette, or are you like, nah, this is so wrong? Because I do see some folks freak out with such colors for winter, but some folks are really open. And it is always nice to see new experiments like these, right? And as an affiliate, I do get to shop early, and luckily this time the package got to me early enough that I have at least a couple of videos ready before the release day, and that's a really great news. And Live Love Posh does have more releases coming, so stay tuned. And if you are ever wondering how you get hold of all that insider news, please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and you turn on the bell notification as well so that you can be sure You do not miss out on any of that I share as and when I get hold of that information. And as an affiliate, again, I have insider information. There are more releases coming in. Feb is almost done by the time you see this. It could even be March. I'm recording this as soon as I get hold of the box set, but it will be showing up a bit later. So you have another release coming in March, and that would be from one of the releases would be from Laurel Denise, where they will be having their undated release. And that's always a nice, interesting release because you have some new uh, layouts coming, some new patterns coming. It is always interesting. And if you are not sure which brand or what brand I'm talking about, I have that in my lineup. And my code Priya10 can earn you 10% off at Laurel Denise as well. And my social media planner, which is the Nancy Planner, and that's the horizontal layout. That is what I use. And I like how functional it is. And I really am looking forward to the undated launch. And I really would like to check out what they have. Again, as soon as I'm able to share the information, I will have that ready for you. And I know a lot of folks had been curious, and a lot of them actually dived into the world of Laurel Denise, which was really interesting to see. And it is nice when people branch out and they get hold of new planners and layouts that they have not used before, but they are curious to check out, and they also learn that the new planners could be so much more useful for them. So I had all that conversation while I decided to do that planner setup, all the initial start of the year videos. You know what I mean, right? So all that can be seen. I have linked it in the description. And even if you can't see it anywhere else, just search Laurel Denise planners and you can see all the layouts I have used, including the plan with me's, the spreads, the completed ones, a lot of useful information that can be quite handy for some folks, especially starting off. Here you can see me set up the pages on the back side. And this was actually part of the pastel set. And as you can see, I'm using a mix of washi tapes here. I just went with colors that I thought coordinated with the set. And this is that coquet part, really, it looks pretty. And let me know how you are liking this fun Dutch door setup. Again, this is my journal, so anywhere there are no stickers, I will write in all of that space. So don't worry about my journaling space. Again, I have used journals for, it's been almost 2 years now since I got into regular journaling. And it does make a difference on how it looks on a day-to-day basis, because sometimes a morning journal session is all that I need to clear my mind, get some focus, all of that. And it is really a game changer if you are looking for something that is therapeutic, yet it brings about a bit of a structure in your day-to-day life, and you have no idea how useful it can be. So this is the last page of the Dutch door setup, and I thought this was a fun version of winter and all the cozy elements that we all tend to enjoy. And don't forget all the coats and boxes at the back. So I brought in one coat and I will bring in a couple more. And I also have some of the boxes which I will want to bring in. And this is the big cluster which will need some trimming. And I like to use such scraps right there as and when I can. The rest of it gets used either in the same setup or it gets saved onto the sticker book. Again, this is very, very unusual a color palette, but I think I like the whimsical touch it brings. And this is going to be, yeah, I don't think I cut that sticker straight when I trimmed off the page. So that is our cluster. And we have various elements in different sizes which can always come in handy. And sometimes the stickers just don't want to lift off the page. So I think the tweezers are always a good idea. I don't know, especially clear stickers. I find that I either use the stickers clean using the tweezers, or I end up bending the page or bending the sticker book, and then it affects the integrity of the whole setup. So I think using a tweezer is always smart. And I also want to bring in that bird, which could sit on a coat, or I don't think the bird can. But it is nice to see such a wide variety of coats in different sizes, fonts, all of that. And let's just move the birdie. We'll put down the Hello Cold Days right next to the snowflakes, and I'm not sure. Maybe, yeah, the bird can just hang out on the mug. Let's just pretend it's empty. Yeah. I love birds, but I don't want to drink from a mug on which the bird has sat. So that's a different story altogether. And now let's see. Let's just divide that particular portion to bring in some of the other washi tapes, because I like to bring about a balance, especially for such setups. Especially try and bring in at least all the colors or washi tapes, whatever can be brought in. And let's see. And I would like to start here, but then I should have actually trimmed around that mitten set in the beginning, because you will see how I struggle. I have to really lift the stickers, and then I struggle because I can't see the outline. So I'm glad I reworked it this way. And this was something, again, I try to do once in a while, but yeah, just trimming around the elements we have there. And here comes the struggle bus. I'm on the struggle bus, and yeah, I'm just trying to turn it a bit so that I can look through the tape. And you see, the struggle is very real, and all of us go through it at some point. And again, I could have just pretended it never happened. I never had any issues with the trimming, but I like to keep it genuine. And you know how transparent I am with such things. And this is our setup almost done. And I'm keeping it at the minimum number of boxes that I need. And I don't always come and add a whole lot of clusters of boxes. As it is, this is a long video, so I'm just leaving it as I finish with it. And maybe I will add just a couple of boxes to finish that off. And let us see. Let's now bring some fun elements on that left margin that we just divided off.
And you can see how there are still a lot of the elements, the smaller ones especially, that we can bring in. And yeah, let me know which one or which ones you're planning to pick up, or are you planning to pick up the entire box set? I know a lot of people are into collecting the box sets, and Live Love Posh has had some pretty designs come out lately, and I totally understand if you're getting the box. But if you think you need just the winter edit or the spring edit for now, that is also very doable, and you could wait for some sales that happen, especially during the summer, and you can definitely accommodate the rest of the books at that time, especially the fall ones. And even the summer one, I'm not certain. A lot of people, if you are in the southern hemisphere, that's a different story altogether, because you will be finishing up with your summertime. And I think I'm going to add just a couple of boxes, and that will be it. Again, all of these products release on Feb 28, 1 p.m. Central, and I'll have all the release details, all the specifications on what is dropping. And please come hang out with me on Instagram. I do share more spreads and more sneaks, even if they don't quite get YouTube videos. And you see how I'm finishing off the clusters. Again, please check out all the videos I mentioned where I share tons of inspiration for you to get started. And then you can get going from there. Once you start, you can never stop, especially with Dutch doors. And this is the last set of pages I will be doing. And I think I don't want to add more elements right now because I would rather make use of the writing space. And there are releases coming. So Planything will be having their subscription and any additional releases. All that information, upcoming ones, all that can also be found in the description. And I think that will be a spread. And let's add some finishing touches, which are always what makes the spread come to life. And let me know how far you watched without navigating through the timestamps. I will have the timestamps for you. And if you like to see behind the scenes, just help me decide on themes and spreads, and if you would like to have a voice on my channel, please check out my subscriptions, which are also available below. All the details are there, and I have very little limited spots open for you. And it is lovely to see lots of folks who are wanting to see more and be part of my community. I really, really appreciate every single one of you who supports me in any way. And thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.